Hello, I want to talk about the COVID-19 vaccination with you. So, I had mine today, my first dose of COVID-19 vaccine administered this morning, and I'm feeling really good. I do want to share with you some things that can help you overcome fear, any fear that rises up about the vaccination, whether you're all in or whether you're still on the fence. Whether you're having some concerns about safety or you're still just really activated from a year of pandemic, fear and uncertainty, there is a simple calming practice that you can do to help you overcome any fear of the vaccination, and also it will help you support your body's immune system. And help so your body can process the vaccination and build antibodies in the most optimal way. And it'll help you recover from any vaccination-related symptoms more quickly if you have them. And it might help you not have them. So before I go into the step-by-step, really quickly, I just want to talk about my personal experience, in case that's helpful to you. I know that there's been a lot of fear or concern about the vaccinations, and I want you to know that those concerns are valid, but we cannot let our fears keep us from prevention and safety. And it's not about just, following our fears into untruth. We have to seek the truth of the situation. And there are some things that I know that I can share with you that might help you with that. First of all, I am really into natural-based healing, natural ingredients, and taking care of the body, mind, emotions, and energy, the whole person, not just one or the other. So that being said, I still feel like a balanced place in terms of healing and medicine, preventative care, is to find a balance between the natural and the modern medicine, because we live in a very modern world with a lot of advances, scientific advances, and there are two types of vaccinations available. One is more old school with a dead virus, and one is the mRNA type of vaccination, and that's the type I had. I'm actually hopeful that my sensitive system will be less reactive to the mRNA in terms of having symptoms from the vaccination. I'll let you know how that goes after a few days. But any fears about mRNA being or having our genetic code altered by this vaccination, I want to address that because I study epigenetics and DNA, and no, I'm not, Dr. Fauci level scientist, but I do understand how the DNA, RNA is, how it functions, how it operates. And it is constantly switching on and off, and changing and altering throughout our lives. That's part of a normal process for our genetic code, our DNA and RNA, during the human experience or lifespan. Our genes modify, which is how we actually have an explanation for late-onset disease and many other things. And it's also why the natural healing that I do can actually help us understand how we influence our own health. I mean, I do full natural healing sessions for people that are just in the genetic code, and helping switch and shift and modify healing at a cellular level, at a molecular level, or at a quantum level. And that's how we can influence our own health. And that's how this vaccination will influence our immune system into creating antibodies. So that being said, I took some time before my vaccination appointment to calm my nervous system and ask my body to take in what it needs from the vaccination injection to build resistance and immunity to COVID-19, and gently discard any materials from that injection that my body does not need. And I trust my body to respond. I trust it because I've been doing this for more than 10 years, and I communicate with my body and it responds. And I'm hyper aware of it because of a lot of practice, but you can communicate with your body too, and it will respond whether or not you notice it or not, or whether or not it's really obvious or not. That's the big thing. A lot of times we're looking for a big, obvious response, and most of the time, our body's responses are much more subtle. So, that being said, this is what I asked my body. I closed my eyes and I did some calm breathing, specifically some continuous nose breathing. So you're inhaling without a pause at the inhale or the exhale, just a gentle, calm breath through the nose. Or you can do it all through the mouth. Inhale and exhale both through the mouth. But you're focusing on your breathing. So I close my eyes, I'm focusing on the breathing. And I'm allowing my breath to fall into a normal pattern, just a very calm, relaxed, normal pattern. So keep breathing and allow your body to just fall into a gentle, continuous breath pattern. If it's not working through your nose, go ahead and open your mouth. I recommend, if you're going to continuously breathe through your mouth, you kind of make like you have a really big straw, like an O shape. But you go ahead and keep breathing if you're doing that. We'll go through this together. And ask your body, you can ask in your mind, you can visualize it, you can even say the words out loud if you choose. But ask your body to release any and all fear, sadness, grief, or any other emotions that it's holding related to COVID-19, the COVID-19 vaccination, or a year of pandemic. And then just continue breathing and focusing on the breath. Notice how your body responds to your ask, to your request. Notice and acknowledge if there are any sensations or emotions. That's nothing you need to assign meaning to. You can simply acknowledge it. Oh, hello, pain in my mid-left back. And keep breathing. Or you can say goodbye to it, because really these sensations or any emotions you notice while you're breathing after you've asked your body to respond and release these emotions, that's the emotional energy leaving your body. Your body is responding. That's why you feel sensations or emotions. And if you don't feel emotions or sensations, that's okay too. It's completely normal. So hopefully you're still breathing, and it's okay now if you open your eyes. And then I want you to, since you've got your eyes open, I want you to just look all around. Make sure you move your eyes all around the room, up, down, all around. Notice anything that comes into your awareness, like the cat's walking across the room or whatever it is. Take some more breaths. I actually felt, excuse me, my lungs activate a little bit, which is probably grief or sadness. And now that I've noticed something, go ahead and repeat this exercise. And I recommend you do it at least once, but 2 or 3 times is really more helpful. And then go on in and get that vaccination. Your body is ready for it. And for those of you who have already had your first or even your second dose of the vaccination, you can go ahead and do this exercise just as well, and it will be just as effective at helping your body release any emotions. And if you've had the vaccination this year, which is likely for most of us, because that's when it's been available, your body's still processing and potentially still making antibodies. And even if you've already done it, this exercise can be really helpful at getting your body online with your needs, your conscious needs and awareness about COVID-19 and about building immunity, individual and of course collective herd immunity. So if you have any questions about this, by all means feel free to comment or email me at info at michelleclenard.com. You can find that email address on my website. You can also sign up for a free PDF. That's 3 ways the physical body impacts your personal growth and well-being. Or just sign up to subscribe for the email newsletter, which is it's called Thrive, and you'll get that sent to your email inbox for exclusive content about body, mind, emotions, and energy, the wholeness-based healing practices, and more. So I hope this video is helpful, and I hope it helps mitigate your fears. Like I said, fears are, and any emotions they're valid. They feel very real because they are valid, and they are shaping our reality in that moment. But these fears do not have to determine our reality. We actually have more control over that ourselves, and honestly, it begins in the body, because our body is the container for all of our felt or sensed experiences as a human in our life right now. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it with friends. If you have anybody that's coming up on their COVID-19 vaccination appointment soon, you're welcome to share this video with them and let them know it's something they can do to help their body be supported in processing the vaccination in a comfortable way, in the most optimal way for their immune system, and to release any fears or concerns or other emotions associated. So go ahead and share away, and in the description of this video, don't forget you can access other resources, you can subscribe, you can get the free PDF, and of course you can just look at all the things, because there's a link for all the things. And I'll see you soon.